Hello everybody, welcome back to another legendary location guide here on Borderlands 3. Today I am back and I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the legendary Cutsman SMG. To do this you're going to need to come to the Meridian outskirts, which is located on the planet Promethea. Head forward from the main fast travel and turn to the left. You will see that there is an elevator right here. You can ride that up and then run across this floating bandit area until you hit this area around here. You will then spawn in the rare mini boss of this area, who is called Borman Yates. He has a chance to drop multiple legendaries, so you might not get this first time, but there's some good legendaries in there like the Sawbar, but eventually you will get the Cutsman from him as well, which I have just dropped right here. This does come in 3 different elements: incendiary, shock and corrosive, so if you want to farm in for multiple elements that is also a good idea. But anyway, this is the Cutsman right here. We'll take it for a little tryout. So when you first shoot it, you will shoot some orbs out, depending on what element you've got. They will eventually turn into like these laser beam lines as well, which spread out and can hit multiple enemies at once. Really, really good projectiles right there, and we'll show that in action a little bit later. But let's take a quick look at the weapon itself. Mine came in shock. The red text on it says "Little Android Man born without a soul." It has plus weapon charge speed, consumes 2 ammo per shot, has plus 60 melee damage, plus projectile speed, and a 2.9 times zoom on the one that I have got. Pretty sure this one will come bladed every single time, so you will always get that 60% melee damage on top of it as well, which can also help out massively. So I do recommend, like I said, getting a couple of different elements for this gun. As you can see right here, I managed to farm a a shock and a incendiary. Didn't bother with the corrosive because I've got loads of corrosive weapons from the Handsome Jackpot DLC. I fancied a bit of a change. Anyway, we're going to be taking it to Athena's right now and giving it a try out. So you can see just here about a distance of where the orbs actually change into the lines, the laser beams, etc. The orbs will do quite a good amount of damage as well. So I do recommend in close combat shooting for the orbs to actually hit. But just in case you're a little bit far away or you want to get a couple of different enemies at once, then you can just shoot this thing, hit some enemies with the orbs, and then let the laser beams take out anyone behind it as well. This is really good for short range, long range and medium range for sure. And in smaller, more compacted areas, you can take out quite a lot of enemies at once. So this is a great mobbing weapon, because if the projectiles miss a certain enemy that you're shooting at, the chances are that they're going to get somebody behind them, slightly to the side of them, etc. In enclosed areas or like little gauntlet areas, things like that, where there's not a lot of places for them to run, this laser beam can kill lots of enemies, and there is a really high status effect damage on it as well, and chance. So if your initial projectiles do not kill them, there is a good chance that the high damage of the actual status effect will kill them afterwards. So really, really powerful gun this thing can be. And yeah, well, like I said, with the blades on it as well, if enemies get a bit too close, you can just shove them back, melee them, get that extra 60% damage on them, maybe run back a little bit, and then just orb them to death. And if they run even further, then the lines will get them as well. You really don't have to be too precise with this thing. You just point and shoot and let the laser beams do the work. So yeah, really, really good weapon actually. I think it's probably one of my favourite SMGs. The fire rate's pretty decent on it as well. Once you've got the weapon charged up, which doesn't take too long to fire, then this thing can really do well. I do recommend getting a good shock one though, because this will wreck shields completely. And the fact that this the Cutsman can actually hit large targets multiple times per shot with these projectiles, so any enemies with really large hitboxes can take a smashing amount of damage, which that's a word I don't use too often actually, a smashing amount of damage. Probably should have put that a different way, but you get what I mean. Anyway guys, that was the Cutsman, the legendary SMG, probably one of my favourite Maliwan weapons I've used yet. I really, really do like this thing. It doesn't feel like you're playing too fast with it either, but you look at the amount of projectiles that come out of here and the lines and everything like that, it just really can clear areas so quickly. So definitely get that. Recommend this one massively. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed. Check out the link in the description for the playlist for the rest of the legendary location guys. We've got so many legendaries in there right now, and there's something for everyone, so check out that. And now we've got more designated drop sources and things like that, plenty more guides to come, and the locations of where to get all these weapons, which is quite good. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.